those of you who were here last week, Wednesday, to explain to me what the face of a 3D object is, what a vertex is, and what an edge is. And Tetelo's hand just shot straight up. I'm hoping there's someone out there who can help us, because Tetelo now put her hand down. I don't know what happened. Google it too. Okay, can you explain to me, what is the face of a 3D shape?
A face of a 3D shape is the part of a shape that you can see.
Good. Okay, good. But we can see the whole shape. So I need it to be a bit more specific. I think Tetelo's got the right idea.
It's a flat face. It's supposed to be flat.
Flat surface. Okay, so this part that we're looking at over here of a shape, do you agree with this part?
Yes, ma'am, it's that part.
So we're looking for the flat surface of my shape. Well done. Okay, the flat surfaces. Now I'm going to ask Omolemo if she can tell me, she or he, I'm not sure yet, if Omolemo can tell me which of these is the vertices. What are we talking about when we're looking for the vertex of a shape?
Ma'am, we're looking for the points.
Good. Or how else can we say points? Rather than points, what would we be looking for exactly?
The corners.
Good. We're looking for corners. Excellent. So our vertices are the corners of my shape. Excellent. That's very well done, Omolemo. Excellent.
Thank you.
All right. Now, I need somebody to tell me, what are my edges? Can somebody remind me what my edges are? Anybody have any idea what my edges are? Anybody except Gugulethu and Omolemo, who've already answered my questions? Wondering if I have to remind people today what an edge is. Liam, you're onto something, but not quite. Not quite. Mialani, what do you think? What is the edge of my shape? What is the edge?
The sides of a shape.
Okay, the sides of the shape we would call the faces. But not quite. I think Somila, if you look in the chat, Somila's got a bit of an idea of what it is. Anyone, Masichaba, what is an edge?
Ma'am?
An
An
edge
edge is the line that joins one vertex to another. Yeah, vertex.
Okay, not quite the vertex. Okay, yeah. So the edges do meet at a vertex. Okay, but the edges would be the lines. What exactly do they connect? Lines that connect?
A segment.
Not so much a segment. How about a face? Let's see if we can think of this. If I have a cube like this, right? If I have a cube, this is my edge here. And this edge over here connects this face to that face. Okay. And
yes,
that is what my edge is. Do you see what I mean when I say that edge connects faces?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. All right, guys. Okay, so we are going to be looking at edges, faces, and vertices. And I'm going to ask you guys, pop it in the chat for me. How many faces, or let's start with, what is this shape called? What is this shape over here called? This one over here. Pop it in the chat. No worries, Tyler. Good, Google it too. This is the nicest shape because it actually looks kind of delicious. Because you're already just kind of thinking of ice cream when you look at it. So yes, it's a cone. So you're already thinking, pop some ice cream on the top of that and you're ready to go. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to ask you guys, how many faces does my cone have? How many faces does a cone have? Everyone's saying one. But if it was one face, then I would have either a round face or a 2D shape. So, okay. Now I'm getting like conflicting answers because some people are saying one and others are saying two. Okay. Or is it 3? Now Mbali says 3. Now I'm wondering, what is it? Okay. Okay, let's have a look at the faces. All right, so I have one flat surface over here. And remember, guys, the things that are going to separate my two faces on the rest of my cone, the thing that's going to separate it is an edge. Now, if I think about a cone, if I'm holding a cone, my cone goes all the way around. Is there an edge anywhere around the surface of the cone that separates two faces? No, none, right? So that whole side of the cone can be seen as one face. So this entire thing that goes around my cone, like that, all the way around, that's one face, and here's another face. So I'm going to ask you guys again in the chat, how many faces does my cone have? Excellent. I have 2 faces. Excellent. You guys are doing amazing. All right. Okay. Now I have to ask, how many vertices or how many corners does my shape have? How many vertices do we have, guys? Excellent. It's 1. It's because it's this top part over here, this tiny little bit. And does anybody remember what this particular vertex is called? Right at the top of my shape. Yo, Master Chava is just raking in all those answers today. Well done. It's called an apex. Excellent. It's called an apex. So I know that I have one vertex or vertex. Now I'm lying. It's a vertex. One vertex, and it's at the apex, not Apex Legends, just apex. Okay. All right, so that is an apex. And then how many edges do I have? Guys, remember that my edge separates a face from another face. So Google, let you be very careful before you say 0. Okang, be very careful. Okay. I agree with Albert and Tyler and Keisha. We are going to have exactly one edge because this over here is an edge. Guys, you can think of an edge as like when you get to the side of the shape, it's almost like you're falling over onto the other shape, onto the other side of the shape. So I'm going to have 1 because this one edge over here is for this whole shape here at the bottom. So I'm only going to have 1 edge, just 1. 1 edge. All right. Okay, I'm glad you're seeing it, Google too. Okay, we need to make sure we're getting it right. All right, let's look at our next shape. What is this shape over here called, guys? What is this shape over here called? Shape number 2. Excellent, Olonda. Well done, Cameron and Omolemon Iminati. Excellent. It's a cylinder. Okay. Now, let's talk about the number of faces of my cylinder. Now, think about it. My cylinder is a 3D shape. So don't just click and say, ma'am, it's 2 or ma'am, it's 1. If you can, pick up a 3D shape that looks like a cylinder and go and count how many faces we have. Okay. Make sure you're doing it 100% correctly so that you don't get it wrong. Okay, I'm seeing people saying 3, I'm seeing others saying 4. Somebody said 2 or 3, it can only be 1, it can't be both. Okay, let's count a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to draw my shape as a 3D shape so we can see everything that's happening. I'm going to make it almost transparent. So this bottom cone over here is going to go all the way around like that. I'm getting so much better at this drawing thing. I'm loving it. Right, so if I'm going to count my faces, here's 1. I've got 1 face over here, and then the bottom of my cylinder is another shape. There, 2, there's another face. And then what about this shape that goes all the way around, guys? How many faces are on that shape that goes all the way around? Who can tell me? Pop it in the chat, guys. Bokang Y2. Remember, it goes all the way around. So like if I'm holding this cup here that I'm drinking from, there's only one, there's no edge anywhere that separates my face. So the whole of the curved part is one face. So what I actually have is three faces because this whole thing over here is also a face. So I have three faces. So the total is 3. Yes, Olanda, you've got it. 3 faces. Yes, Tetelo. What's up, my sweetie?
Ma'am,
Yes.
how's the curved part a face if it's not flat?
Okay, it technically, because it isn't separated, like let's say when we have a rectangular prism, it's not separated by an edge. There's no edge that goes all the way around the shape. It's a whole shape. Like let's say, for instance, if I had to unpack this, let's say I'm making a cylinder out of cardboard, right? I'm going to cut out a circle for the top and I'm going to cut out a circle for the bottom. What kind of shape am I going to cut out for this middle part, Titelo?
A rectangle.
Good, a rectangle. Do you see how I only have to cut out one rectangle that goes all around my shape? There's no edge anyway. So this is one whole face. Same with this one that we had here with the cone. I'm going to cut out one circle over here. And to get this part over here, I'm going to cut out something that looks like that. Actually, that's what it looks like. And this is one whole face like that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're counting sides and not faces. Yes. Somebody called I Show Speed. I'm not sure what your name is. I Show Speed. I don't know if you're very welcome, Titelo, but somebody said it very well. We're counting the sides and not the edges. Okay, so we're going to have 3 faces. Okay, how many corners or how many vertices am I going to have, guys? Sumila, you are dead on. We have 0 vertices. Okay, because I don't have any sharp corners. Okay, how many edges do I have? Good. You guys are getting it. I've got 2 edges. Excellent. Okay, all right. I need to see from you guys in the chat, thumbs up, thumbs down. How do we feel about determining the faces, vertices, and edges of my shape? Excellent. Loving that rainbow snow cone that you've got going there. Awesome stuff. You're going to start making all of us hungry. And we do not want that, Samila. Landila's feeling Gucci. I love it. I love it. All right, awesome. Guys, remember, if there's something you do not understand, I'm very, very happy to explain again. Just put your hand up and say, ma'am, you lost me at this point. And then we can go back and have a look at where I lost you, and we'll have a look at that again. Okay, you guys are not helping with the food talk, really. Yes, Google it too.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, I want to ask about the cylinder shape. The edges part. Do you say there's one edge in the first part, like on the top?
Yes.
And then underneath as well?
Yes, so there we go.
And then
where else would it be?
By the sides.
Oh, but then remember, this side doesn't stop here. It doesn't stop here. This is a side that goes all the way around. So technically there's no edge. There isn't a part where you get there and then you fall over. It goes all the way smoothly around my shape.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So there's, yeah, okay. So it doesn't tip you over. All right. Okay, excellent. All right. Okay, now I have to step it up. Okay, I have to step it up a little bit, because what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be calculating for surface area. Okay, now I want to ask you guys, okay, first let's do the obvious. What is this shape, guys? What is this shape that we're looking at over here? Good. Excellent goodness. And Olonda, Mialani, remember we're looking for the 3D shape. The 3D shape. Okay, it's a cube. Excellent. Now, yeah, I need to learn how to spell cube. All right, there we go. It's a cube. Now, if I wanted to unpack this shape is going to be made up of a specific 2D shape. So what is the 2D shape, guys, that makes up a cube? What is the 2D shape? So like, we're only going to look at one face. What kind of shape makes up a face of my cube? Good, it's a square, right? It's a square. Now, when we calculate for surface area, we are certainly looking for area. We're looking for area. So if I tell you guys that this one side of my cube is 3 centimeters long or in length, how would I calculate the area of one of the squares or one of my faces? I just want to calculate the area of this face. Okay, you guys can put your hand up if you'd like. Tell me how we would calculate the area of a square. Yes, Google it too.
I'm not sure, but I just want to try.
Go for it.
I think we can say 3 times 6.
Okay, if I say 3 times 6, I'm not really saying anything, because 3 times 6, all you're telling me is that this whole thing is 3 centimeters. Is that the area of the whole thing? Is that the inside of my shape? That's 3 centimeters?
No, ma'am.
No, it's just the one side. It's just the one side. So what we're looking for, and excellent, I'm seeing 2 people put in the chat, Liam and Pitello. Look at what they've written in the chat. We know that area is actually
3 times 3.
Good. Side times side. When we look at the area of a square, we calculate side times side, or length times breadth. So because it's a square, all the sides are going to be equal. So I'm going to have 3 centimeters here, 3 centimeters here, 3 centimeters here, 3 centimeters here. Actually, the whole thing is just going to be made up of 3 centimeters. Everywhere 3 centimeters. But now I'm not focusing on all the sides. I'm only focusing on this one square here at the top, at the beginning, this one here, right? Now, if I had to calculate for the area of this square, I would go area is equal to side times side, which is 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters, and that's going to give me 9 centimeters squared. Now, my next question, Omolemo, how many faces does a cube have? How many faces does a cube have? Think about it. I'll even draw it in 3D for you.
It has 6. It has 6 faces.
Excellent. It's got 6 faces. So if one of my squares is 9 centimeters squared, how can I calculate for all of them at the same time, Omolemo? What do you think we can do?
Ma'am, would you go 9 centimeters squared times 6?
Excellent. Yes, because I have 6 sides. So this one will be 9 centimeters plus that one, plus this one, plus the one at the bottom, plus the one on the side, plus the one at the back there. And they're all together, they make 6 of them. So I'm going to take the area and I'm going to multiply it by 6. Can you tell me, Umuluma, what is 9 centimeters times 6? Oh, 9 centimeters squared times 6.
Wait. Oh.
If you're a bit stuck, people are always helping out in the chat.
Ma'am,
those of you in
would
chat,
the area be 486 centimeters of the whole cube?
No, my sweetie, no, not of the whole cube. Remember, we're just going to take 9 centimeters and we're going to multiply it by 6. So all we're looking for is 9 times 6. That's all we're looking for.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have an answer for me, my sweetie? 9 times 6?
54.
Excellent. It's 54. Well done. Amazing. Well done. 54 centimeters squared because we're
Squared.
calculating area. Okay.
Okay.
Well done, Umanu. Excellent. All right. Okay. So that's what we're looking for, guys. Okay. Sorry, Orlando, I forgot my therefore. Therefore, surface area, SA stands for surface area, is equal to 54 centimeters squared. I want us to try that again because this one is quite tricky. Okay, I'm going to keep the formula up so that we know how to do this. Okay, we are still looking at the cube. And now I'm going to tell you guys that this side over here is 5 meters. And the area of a cube is side times side. Keisha, what am I going to do first? Hi, Keisha.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay, tell me,
Ma'am,
what am I going to do first here?
I'm gonna say s times s or x squared equals 3 times 3 equals 9 centimeters, 9 squared centimeters.
We're not using 9, we're not using 3 centimeters anymore. You're going to have to have a look at the screen.
Oh, ma'am, it equals 5 times 5.
Excellent. 5 meters times 5 meters. And what is my answer going to be? Therefore, my area is equal to?
25 squared meters.
Good, 25 meters squared. Excellent. But I'm not done. I want my surface area. So you've given me the area of just this one face. How many faces do I have, Keisha?
Ma'am, we have 6 faces.
Good. And are they all the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. They're all squares. Good. So my surface area is going to be, what am I going to write down?
25 times 6.
Good. And how much is 25 times 6?
30 meters squared.
I don't know how we got to 30 because 25 times 6, it should be a lot more. I think you may have pressed,
150.
good. I think you might have pressed plus instead of times. 150 what?
150 meters squared.
Excellent. 150 meters squared. Therefore, my surface area is 150 meters squared. Excellent. Well done, Keisha. You did that excellently. Okay. Well done. All right, guys. I want to ask in the chat, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Do you thumbs up if you want to do another one of these? Or, okay, let's do this. Say another one or tell me, do you want to move on? Another one or do you want to move on? Thumbs up if you want another one, thumbs down if you want to move on. Okay, I'm seeing everybody saying another. Okay, I think we should do another one of these. All right. Orlando, I'm not sure what the finger means, but I'm gonna take it. We're gonna do another one. All right. Okay, guys. So here's how this one goes. Right. I'm going to say that this side up top here, or let me see the bottom side. This side at the bottom here is 2 centimeters. Mialani, what do you think we're going to do next? Hi, Mialani. Hello.
Oh, ma'am, I didn't mean to raise up my hand.
Oh, that's okay, my sweetie. That's okay. Do you still want to answer, or are you not confident?
I don't
I
want
think
to
you should give it
answer.
a try. Are you sure? I think you could give it a try. What would we calculate first? About what we did before.
We we'll calculate the centimeter the centimeter, which is 2 times 2.
Good. We would calculate the area of the face, right? The area of this face. Good. So that's going to be 2 centimeters times 2 centimeters. And how much is that going to give me, Mielani? Therefore, my area is.
Wait, ma'am, can you?
Yes, my sweetie, I'm listening.
Ma'am, I'm just quickly calculating.
Okay, this is just a simple calculation. It's just 2 times 2, my sweetie. Okay.
I know, I'm
two-
just writing it down. I'm just writing it down. Yeah.
And there I was thinking, oh, is she struggling with 2 times 2? Oh, no. Okay, no, it's not.
No, ma'am, I'm not.
That's okay. All right. Tell me when you're ready.
4 centimeters.
Okay, but we're calculating area, so it needs to be 4 centimeters
Squared.
squared. Good. Okay, all right. So now that's just for one face. How many faces do I have all the way around my cube? I have 1
6.
face here. Good. 2 faces. So what am I going to do with my area? I'm going to take my 4 centimeters squared and I'm going to multiply by how many?
Multiply by 6.
Excellent. I'm going to multiply by 6. So now I'm going to have 4 centimeters squared times 6. And how much will that give me?
24 centimeters squared.
Excellent. 24 centimeters squared. Amazing. You did that so beautifully. Well done, Mielani. Excellent stuff.
Thank you, ma'am.
Excellent. All right. Okay. Thumbs up, thumbs down. How are we feeling about calculating the surface area of a cube, guys? Okay, I'm loving this. I'm going to steal Orlando's word because I really love it. I'm glad everybody's feeling Gucci. Yes, Orlando, when I say SA stands for surface area. Surface area, SA. Okay, I'm just being very lazy, as all mathematicians are. Okay. Excellent. All right, guys, I need to complicate your lives a little bit, but I'm only going to complicate your life after the brain break because I need us to shake loose a little bit. Okay. Get those. Yeah, we're going to do the rectangular prism, but I want us to have a bit of a brain break first. Okay, we're going to be playing word chain again today. Are we ready for some word chain? I think we need to make this one a bit interesting today. All right. Okay. And I'm going to preface with this. I'm only going to write down the name you give me if it's an appropriate name. If it is an appropriate name only. Teacher Cat, do you want to go first?
Okay.
I am looking for the name of a singer or songwriter.
Beyonce?
Oh, Beyonce. I was listening to her album this morning, her new album.
I still haven't listened to it.
Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's quite nice. A lot of them are really nice, but there's exactly 4 that I like a lot. Okay, Beyonce. All right. So the next name I need, guys, the name of an artist, I need it to start with an E. It doesn't have to have the accent. We can take the accent away because that's a lot. Okay, so which artist can we think of that starts with an E? Ooh, Tyler's got a nice one, but Ditelo, I want it from you because your hand is up, my sweetie. What is the name of an artist that starts with an E? Oh no, I lost it again. Orlando, what do you think?
Ma'am. Oh, ma'am.
Check in the chat if you're a bit stuck.
Ma'am. Oh, ma'am, I'm lost.
You can't think of any artist that starts with an E? I see a couple of people. Good, yes, Ed Sheeran. Guys, Ed Sheeran is one of the best songwriters and singers of our time, I think. but I'm also an old person. I hear from my nephew also told me I'm old. So I don't know. All right. Salah, I need an artist's name that starts with an N. With an N. Can you think of one?
Chopamas.
Who?
Chopamas.
I don't know who NLE Chopper is, but now I need to go find out because like
No idea.
I have never heard of NLE Chopper. You guys listen to you guys need to give us one of these days, maybe right before we go on holiday, you guys must give us like some music recommendations and then we'll see. Oh, Nasty C was a nice one because I know who that is. That's why. Azwi, I need the name of an artist that starts with an A. Can you think of one? Oh, Sally, I like that one. Azwi, can you think of an artist that starts with A?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, give me an artist that starts with an A.
Ariana Grande.
Oh, I like that one. Yes, Ariana Grande. Okay, this is a very unpopular opinion and I need you guys to not kill me, but I think she's the best singer. Even better than Beyonce. I didn't say it. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Before I get killed, I feel like I'm going to get killed. Sure? No way, sisters. Okay, Lwandile, I need another artist that starts with an E.
Eminem, man.
Oh, Eminem, I like it. There we go. Eminem. Yo, spelling. Eminem. Ah, there we go. I got it. Excellent. Olonda, have you not gone yet? I feel like I've already asked you for a name yet. Already.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I need a name, an artist that starts with an M.
Ma'am, Mo Bamba.
I have no idea who that is. How do I spell that?
M-O. B-A.
B-A.
And then M. Mo Bamba. Yeah. B-A. Mo Bamba.
Mobamba. Yo. Is Mobamba a song, Lwandile? We didn't know. Olonda, we need the name of the artist, not of the song.
Ma'am.
You want to give it another try?
Megan Thee Stallion, ma'am.
Ah, okay, there we go. All right, we can take Meg Thee Stallion. There we go. Meg Thee Stallion. All right. Megan Thee Stallion. And guys, we're back at N again. We're back at N again. Keisha, do you want to give us a name that starts with an N? Wait. Let me ask Omolemo first, because I think I saw Omolemo's hand up for quite a while. Can you think of an artist that starts with an N?
Ma'am, Nicki Minaj.
Oh, Nicki Minaj. I like it. She used to be my favorite rapper once. Not anymore.
I really like this word chain because I keep singing every time someone mentions it. I'm just like living my life on the side.
Yeah, like all the artists that I know, I'm singing along to Teacher Cat. So I like that.
Just be like,
can you give us a name with a J? And I think this is the last one we have time for today, guys. A name of an artist that starts with an A.
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, Jennifer Lopez, my whole life dreams, guys. J-Lo's my person. I love J-Lo. She's my goals. I need to look like J-Lo looks when she turns 40, like when I turn 40, because she's beautiful and everything. All right, guys, thank you very much. We're gonna do a different one next week. No, not next week. On Wednesday, we're gonna think of something different. I want you guys, for just a little bit, can you guys put in ideas for a word chain, ideas that we can do for a word chain? In the chat, does anybody have any idea? Colors, okay, I like colors. Actors, cartoons, sports, brand names, music names, movies, cars. Guys, I feel like, you know what? I feel like my brain is this tiny. because I ran out of ideas after a while. So thanks guys for all the ideas, because I was like, oh no, what am I going to do on Wednesday? I have no ideas for a word chain. Thanks so much for helping out, guys. All right, we've done animals, we've done countries. Maybe we can do cities. Yo, flowers is a hard one. I don't know many flowers. I don't know any flowers. All right, guys, we've got to get back to it. Okay, let's shake it up, guys. Shake it up. All right, we've got to get back to it because I'm about to complicate your guys' life just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, we're going to be looking at this next shape. What is this next shape that we're looking at over here on the left-hand side now? It's on the left-hand side. Excellent. Emerson's got the right idea. Well done. It's a rectangular prism. Rectangular prism. Here we go. Rectangular prism. All right. Now, guys, tell me in the chat, does a rectangular prism have all the sides the same like a cube does? Emerson, I didn't even finish my sentence and he was already like, no. Good, guys. It does not. It does not have every single side the same. So we're going to have to do some interesting maths here. Okay, there's some interesting mathematics that's going to happen here. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to unpack this shape. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to tell you guys that this side over here is 5 centimeters long. This side down here is 2 centimeters long. And this long side over here is 8 centimeters long. Now, because I know that it still has 6 faces, so Mila, you're absolutely correct. It has 6 faces. I now have to unpack my shape and see what my 6 faces would look like. So I'm going to start with this big shape over here. Now, if I draw that big rectangle, I'm going to get something like this. And I know that the long side of my triangle, of my rectangle is 8 centimeters. That's my long side. What is this side over here going to be, guys? Look at my shape. This is my shape over here. What is this shorter side of my rectangle going to be? What is the sides of that shape? Okay, think about it, guys. I'm working in this shape over here. Excellent. Okay, you guys are getting it. It's going to be 5 centimeters. Okay. Now that looks like 5 a.m. Let me write it properly. Yeah, 5 centimeters. It's going to be 5 centimeters because I'm looking at this long side over here. Right. Okay. So now I've unpacked this side over here. I now want to unpack this top side that touches my shape over here. But first, what's going to come first is I'm going to have this long side that connects to my 8 centimeters. So I'm going to unpack like this, long side, and then I'm going to have a short side over here. Now, I already know that this side is 8 centimeters. What is this short side over here going to be equal to, guys? What is this short side over here? What is that side going to be? Oh, Tyler, I don't know how we made it to 7. Okay, good. It's going to be 2 centimeters long. Good. So this side over here is going to be 2 centimeters. Okay. Now, I want you guys to just tell me thumbs up, thumbs down. If this is my front side, if this is the front side of my shape, what comes next on that side? If this is my front, what is the shape over here going to be? It's going to be the back side. You guys understand what I mean? Thumbs up, thumbs down. It's the back of my shape. Right, this part over here is going to be the back. Okay, Olonda's a bit lost. Okay, Olonda, remember, I'm going in order. I'm going in order. Right, so if this is, and let me write it on the actual shape so we don't get lost. Okay, this is my front. This is the front of my shape over here. And what? And this is what we've drawn over here. This is the front. Okay. Then over here, this would be the top of my shape, and this is what we've drawn over here, the top. Now, because I'm going in this direction, what's going to come next on this side? If I've had the front and the top, what comes on the other side of my shape over here, guys? What's going to come next? Pop it in the chat. The back. Good. I'm going to get the back side of my shape. It's just we can't see it. We can't see the back side. But do you guys agree that the back side and the front side look exactly the same? They are the same size on each side. Yes? Good. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to draw another shape over here that looks exactly like the top, the front side. So this is the back. And I'm still going to have 5 centimeters over here. And my long side is still going to be 8 centimeters. Now, guys, tell me after, and just want to draw it again because my drawing is getting atrocious. Okay, there we go. All right. Now I've done the back. I'm going in this direction, guys. Which side am I going to do next? Which side comes next? Let me know in the chat. Not in the side, not the side. Be very careful. I did the front, the top, the back. What's going to come next? The bottom. Excellent. And I want you guys to tell me, which side does the bottom look like? Which side does the bottom look like? Excellent, Zukiswa. Excellent. The bottom and the top look exactly the same. So I'm going to draw another rectangle that looks like the top, except I'm going to name it bottom. It's actually the bottom. Okay, and it's going to have the same dimensions. It's going to have 2 centimeters and okay, it's going to look like the top. So the side is 8 centimeters. Okay. All right. Now I'm missing something because this is 4 faces. What's missing, guys? No worries, Kaden. We will see you on Wednesday. Okay, remember these lessons are recorded, so you can go have a look at it after. Okay. Bye, Kaden. All right. I'm missing a couple of sides, guys. What do you think? Ditella, you've had your hand up for the longest time. Do you have a question, my sweetie?
No, ma'am. I was just like waiting to like be chosen to do the math problem solving thing.
Okay. No, I hear you. It's just if you have your hand up, I'll let you know when I ask you to put your hand up. Okay. It's just at the moment, I'm trying to explain to make sure that we get this correctly. Okay. Excellent. All right. So my 2 sides, I'm going to have this side over here. And I'm going to have that other side over here. You can call it the left and the right. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to join them over here. I'm going to join one over here and one over here. Now, I already know that this long side of my rectangle is 5 centimeters long. And this side over here is 5 centimeters long. What is the length of this side over here? Let me do it in red. Guys, what is the length of these 2 sides over here? Look at where my shape has been placed. I'm looking at this part of my shape, just this part. 2, good. It's going to be 2 centimeters long. I'm running out of space, 2 centimeters. And this side is also going to be 2 centimeters. Okay, so in order for us to calculate for the surface area, here's what we're going to have to do, guys. We're going to have to first calculate the area of this rectangle, and then the area of this rectangle, and then the area of this one, and of this one, and of this one, and of this one. And we're going to have to take them all and add them together. Okay, thumbs up. Thumbs down. Do you guys think you can do that? I don't think it's that hard. Do we remember the formula for area of a rectangle? The formula for a rectangle is A is equal to the length times the breadth. So what I need us to do, and I'm going to label them, guys. I'm going to label them. I'm going to label this first one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm going to give you guys have 4 minutes. That's all the time we have, unfortunately. We've got 4 minutes. I want you guys to calculate the area of each of them. And when you're done, put it in the chat, just like this, 1 dot, and give me the area. 2 dot, give me the area. I want you guys, as many of you as you possibly can. You can pick a number, pick 4 or 5 or 6 or 1 or 2. Give me the area of one of the rectangles. We're going to put them all together and we're going to figure out what the surface area is. Yes, Olonda?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
So,
how are you
ma'am,
doing?
I chose number 1, ma'am. So,
excellent.
We're going to have to do length times breadth.
Yes. What was the length of our front side? Do you remember?
It's 5 centimeters.
That was the breadth. That was the short side. What is the length of this long side?
It's 8 centimeters, ma'am.
Excellent. 8 centimeters. Can you calculate the area of number 1 for me? What am I going to write?
8
5, which is equal to
8 40, ma'am.
Good. That's 40 what?
40 centimeters squared.
Excellent. Look, that's it. Okay, now Olonda, you've given us number 1. I need somebody else to give us number 2, number 3, 4, number 5, and number 6. And what we're going to do with all of those is we're going to add them together. Okay, Masichaba, do you have number 2 for me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what's number 2?
Number 2 is 8 times 2 centimeters.
Excellent. And how much is that?
8 times 2. 8 times 2 is equals to 16 centimeters squared.
Excellent. 16 centimeters squared. Well done. Amazing. All right, Liam, give us number 3. Hi, Liam. Oh, Liam's not unmuting. Okay, guys, you can put your hands up if you want to give me 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, Liam, I'm going to come back to you. Titelo, give me number 3.
Ma'am, number 3 is 8. Oh, okay. Area A equals length times breadth equals 3 times 5, which
Not
is
3.
with therefore 6.
Area is equal to
18 centimeters squared.
I wonder where we got those numbers, Titelo. You're doing number 3, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the length of number 3? What is the length of number 3 side? The long side of number 3?
8 centimeters squared.
Good. 8 centimeters. Just 8 centimeters, not squared. And what's the breadth? The breadth is? It's number 3. It's not 3, it's just the number 3. So what we're actually looking for is 8 centimeters times 5 centimeters. How much is that going to give us?
8 times 5 equals 40 centimeters.
There we go. Thank you very much, Miss Sweetie. Well done. All right. Okay, Google Etu, give us number 4. Liam, you can put your hand up for number 5. Google Etu, number 4.
Ma'am, number 4 is 8 times 2 centimeters.
Good. Which is equal to?
16 centimeters squared.
Excellent. 16 centimeters squared. That was great. All right. Okay. Number 5. You can give me number 5.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, it's 5 times 5, ma'am.
Oh, why 5 times 5?
Ma'am, because it says here number 5 is 5 centimeters, ma'am.
Yes, so it's 5 centimeters over there, but what is the breadth? What is the breadth of my side, Liam?
2 centimeters.
Good. So I need to have 5 times
2.
5 times 2. So what's 5 times 2?
10.
Good. So I actually have 10 centimeters squared, not 5. Okay. It just takes us, I think I drew it really badly. I'm very sorry, Liam. Next time I'll draw it better, I promise. Okay. So it's
Fine,
5 times. Okay. Thank you so much, Liam. Okay. So, and for number 6, guys, I'm also going to get 5 times 2, which is equal to 10 centimeters. Now, if I want my surface area, all I'm going to do is I'm going to add them together. Therefore, I've got 40 plus 16 plus 40 plus 16 plus 10 plus 10. That's going to give me 40, 80, 90, 100, 116, 132 centimeters squared.